Shogi, that's Grandpa's ass game to get into now. Grandpa's ass. Okay. Nah, it's back in fashion. There's a lot of young shogi pros out there right now. I've been following Ifumi Togo. She's incredibly skilled for a high school student, not to mention pretty. She hasn't played much lately though. I hear she practices alone in a church somewhere. She plays shogi in a church? I don't get it. Seems strange.
Hey, hey!
Did you hear that? The girl sounds familiar.
Right.
Yeah, she must be the same one Yusuke mentioned earlier. I didn't realize she was a famous shogi player.
Good morning.
Ooh. Good morning, Kuruzu senpai. We are lucky that it's such a nice day out today. I was worried I'll miss morning training with the meet coming up. But if you are here, then I should still be safe.
Now everyone.
Oh, from the left.
Well, what's this about?
Kalkam has been kind enough to give us this free time, so we'll better put it to good use.
What do you want to do?
So what's the plan? Wait. The Great Thief. Tonight I'll be taking the Phantom Diamond. Okay. The legendary gentleman thief Arsene. It's hard not to idolize him. He's preeminent in our field.
Oh.
You still got time to read. Let's. The treasure room had already been emptied out.
Oh.
So you finished reading The Great Thief. Arsene always there thwarted his purposes, leading them around by the nose. Arsene always thwarted his pursuers, leading them around by the nose. He's so cool. It seems this kind of novel taught you about that kind of feats and tricks you'll need as a phantom thief. Encyclopedic.
All right.
Ui, tô quase muito assim.
That's annoying.
Yep.
E agora está a chover. Estava um lindo dia. Sim, tem. Encontramos com o meu boy Ryuji. My boy. My brother.
By the way. What's up?
I'm really not digging all this.
Hey. All right, let's go.
Relax, Sever. Dude, I'm feeling really hungry, so let's get some monge while we talk. It's on me. Good. Man, I'm stuffed. Pretty damn good, huh? This one's on me. Don't expect it to happen too often, though. Wait. Where's my wallet? Whatever. Eu já vi que eu vou pagar.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, I got a text from Takeshi. He said the track team is gonna try and ditch Yamauchi. They want to start practicing without him. They are trying to get their old coach back too, the one from before Kamoshida. Looks like they are finally walking their own path. Are you satisfied now? Yeah? Yeah, I guess so.
Actually.
Oh, and they asked me to come back to the team. Don't do it.
Nah.
Dude, I wasn't gonna. It felt kinda bad, but that's not where I belong now. When you first came to Shujin, people were talking so much shit about you, but you took it in stride. You just did whatever you talked to a school and didn't care what other people said about you. I think that's why people kinda get pulled towards you, man. Whenever you decide to be, that's where you belong. I never realized that.
Hmm?
Seriously? You know, back before I met you, I kept making excuses for why I couldn't fit in. I always thought because of someone else. Kamoshida, the track team, hell, I even blamed my dad. I was such a freaking loser. But I've realized now, as long as I'm being myself, I will always have somewhere I can fit in. It ain't really the same place as before, but it's damn good. I'm just glad I found it. I agree. Yeah, don't worry, man. There's a place here for you too. Right next to me, or maybe ahead. Something like that. So happy there.
All right.
O último será o fim. E o próximo será o último, é assim que eu queria ter dito. I ain't gonna stop training though. I still got a long way to go. Someday I'm gonna show you speed so lightning fast you are not even gonna be able to see it. Wait, but if you can't see me, am I really showing you anything? Whatever. I think we've been talking too long. We're all out of motion. Wanna try grilling some toothpicks?
Wanna head back?
You get this. You get this. I just got a call from Nakaoka and them earlier telling me that the tracks team officially gonna be restored. They're apparently keeping Yamauchi as their advisor for now, but it's cool. Sounds like they got him under control. Congratulations. Thanks man, I gotta pay you back. You can get some ramen on me. And then let's top it off with some seafood soup, a toast to the success of the new track team. But yeah, we can let the track team handle the rest of their problems. They gotta do the running from now on. I'm not gonna let my guard down. I ain't about to lose to them. Okay, I'm gonna go for another run. Keep on bonking.
Rain, huh?
Hey!
Vamos lá, telefonar Kawakami.
Oh!
Listen,
Listen, something unbelievable just happened. I'm still in shock. I don't know where to start explaining. There's other stuff I want to ask you about too. You'll request me today, right?
Hey!
Yep. Já tem dinheiro.
Thanks.
Se fosse assim tão
Hey
fácil
there.
na vida real. I'm so glad you request me. I have big news. The Takaze-kun's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I won't have to send any more money. They'll return everything I paid them. It's like they are completely different people. Like what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. Hey, you wouldn't be Anyway, it's such a relief. They apologized about the Kaze-kun and admitted what they did was terrible. They even told me that I am a good teacher. And so I decided to really quit my part-time maid job today. And I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. See. It took a while to work out who could cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anyone.
Well...
Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to become. I bet I'll be an old woman by the time I achieve my dreams. Nonsense. Yeah, you are right. I'm still within the demographic age range of what's considered young. I was always able to rely on you, Master. You helped me a lot of you helped me come to a lot of realizations because you were such a good listener. Thanks again. Oh crap.
Thank you for using our service.
Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. What a bummer. I could always become your personal maid, right? Just kidding.
All right.
So,
At any rate, what are you going to do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning of your own? I'm pretty worried about the state of this place. The state this place is in. I feel like you don't push much through into your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? I want to keep seeing you. I take it you get lonely easier, but you shouldn't say stuff like that so casually, okay? Some women may misunderstand your intention. You don't want to give anybody the wrong idea that could really hurt someone. Got it. That was pretty honest of you. You are quite a problem child. But you are still a good person. I'll protect you as your homeroom teacher. Oh, and of course I'll keep you my initial promise too, the one about slacking off in class.
see you later.
Eu podia ter começado um romance com ela, só que não é ela que eu quero. Thanks for today. On my way home I remembered everything, all the old memories from when I decided to become a teacher. Like when I was going through the course for it or my first year as a teacher. Back then I wouldn't have done anything from my students. I felt like I was capable of anything. But somewhere along the way I forgot about all that. Reigniting your original resolve is easier said than done. You can do it. Thanks. Somehow when I hear it from you it makes me feel like I can do anything weird, huh? From now on I'll support you as your teacher so you can rely on me as much as you want, okay? That's all I want to say. Okay, I'll see you at school. Good night.
Good morning. It's hot again today. Konoshiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now.
We are fine.
As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already. If you say so then. Yes, I'm sure it'll go well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, today is Tanabata, the Star Festival. Not like that means I'll put you up bamboo decorations and write my wish on a piece of paper though. I'm not feeling it this year. But oh, there's a traditional food associated with Tanabata, just like chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Do you know the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san, tell me what traditional Tanabata food. I'll give you a hint, it's based on a certain motif in Tanabata's myth. Yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
traditional
Counting
food.
on you!
Sorry Kira, help me out. So Tanabata is about gods crossing a starry sky to reunite once every year. It might have something to do with the Milky Way. Oh yeah, they got across the Milky Way to get to each other. So if the traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way, suman noodles, que eu não sei que porra é. Yeah, I could see that. The Milky Way is like a long white bundle of them. Okay,
Yes!
já estou a ver. The traditional food of Tanabata's gotta be suman noodles.
This is it.
That's correct.
The traditional food of Tanabata is sumo noodles. Original in China, they ate a baked good that we call sakubei in Japanese to apprehend demons. Okay. Over time, the pronunciation went from sakubei to sakumen to somen, a wholly different food. Going with a theme of calming demons, somen on Tanabata is something called demon guts, to restore your strength into some seasonal food and get ready for your exams.
Thanks! Nice going!
Do you know the answer?
Therefore, in this contest, the nuisance of idiom is the complete opposite. I saw a lot of errors in the previous test, so please be more careful in the future.
Hey!
Excuse me, no sleeping in class. Today's examples will be in your entrance exam, so make sure you know them. What's up with Kawakami? She usually looks so tired. I talked to her this morning about my future and she was super polite, friendly even. Yeah, I know what you mean. She even gave me advice about my girlfriend.
Yes.
Now that she's back in her feet, Kawakami seems to be working hard as a teacher. Tenho muito para fazer.
What would you like?
What can I get you?
Ok. Não? Mensagem? Olá! Senpai, I have a favor to ask you today. It's not really a gymnastics thing, but would you mind coming with me on a shopping trip? Okay. Dossier. I can do that. Thank you. Listen, thank you. Sorry. My phone always seems to be acting up. I think I'm good now, so about the place. It's in Kishijoji, you know it. I'll send you the location of the shop, I'll be waiting.
Senpai?
Oculus. Okay. Sorry for dragging you out here. I need to get a pair of glasses. I've been waiting to come here for a while, but I never had the chance to drop by. You are looking to buy? Hey, I want to get my dad a present. You seem like a real glasses buff, so I want to get your advice. Could you try on a couple of pair for me? I'd like to get some visual references.
Thank you so much!
Okay, let's see. How about this pair?
I think that's good.
Wow, those really work for you. You look so cool. What do you think? A pretty modern look. I know it's so fashionable and it's good that it will help your vision too. This could be a good one. They suit your dad though? Alright, maybe a little too weak for my dad. But your input's been really helpful so far. Do you mind poking around with me for a bit longer? Of course.
I'm counting on you.
Thank you, this is actually kind of fun. Let's pick up the pace.
I see.
Eu estou com óculos, quase nem os vejo, porra. Oh, you look like a salesman, but it doesn't feel right somehow.
Wow!
Those definitely leave an impression. Heck, people might remember the glasses and nothing else about you. Meu Deus.
I knew it!
You are like a star right out of Hollywood, but if my dad were them, he might look a little shady. Meu Deus.
This is...
Why are those even here? I kind of want a pair. Sorry, I can't decide. A lot of them are good, but none of them really clinch it for me yet. Don't overthink it. You know, you are right. I'm the one who has to make this call. I'm just going off a gut feeling, but I'll pick this pair. I don't know how to describe it. It just seems perfect for me, for my dad somehow. Good choice.
Then it's set!
Yes, I think I can be confident in this one. In fact, I know you'll like it.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Thank you so much for coming here with me today. I ended up with a great present, all thanks to you, Kuruzu-senpai. Not at all, no problem at all. Well, I still got to make it up for you. Let's go practice at Inokashiro Park after this. Oh, man.
Well...
If I'm being honest, trying to pick out glasses was really setting off my anxiety. All I could think of was what would happen if I couldn't choose, or if I choose wrong. I mean, I've already failed in gymnastics, and my cooking turned out bad too. After cracking under pressure so many times, I kind of figured I'll just ruin everything again. The more I thought about it, the more empty I felt. Like I wasn't even me anymore. Everyone deals with that. So even you know how it feels, Kuruzu-senpai. It's not just me.
Senpai?
I think I'm starting to understand what my coach was telling me. It's easy to say you are in a slump and write yourself off, but maybe finding out who I really am is also what finding new depths in myself. It does make me feel a little down, but at the same time it feels like I'm closer to getting my confidence back. And having your support makes me even more determined to make that happen. We'll work at it together. This is strange. I don't know if I should be feeling like this. I want to give my best performance, but it's like I'll be doing it for you as much as for myself, or something like that. I'm still working on myself, but I hope we can keep helping each other too. I can sense a strong trust from Kazumi. Allows you to ambush from distance by attacking with a grappling hook. Ooh!
Alright.
Agora sim. Oh yeah. Now we should get to the training. Maybe we should try some intermediate level exercise today. Thanks to Kazumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
Alright.
I'll be heading home now.
Hello, Kuruzu-senpai. Are you able to talk right now? So I already gave my dad the glasses we picked out today, and it suits him even better than I imagined. He was so happy with them. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I think this helped me feel a little more confident. And thanks to you, I even feel like my gymnastics are going to go better now. I'm sick of wasting my time worrying. Whenever I'm up against, I'm just gonna give it my best shot. But actions always speak louder than words, right? I'll prove I'm not all talk. Okay, I'll better go. I hope we can talk again later.
Ah, you're back.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Medicine of varying legality. Ah. Escrevi mal. Narcotics. This term applies to any medicine that dulls the senses, but it's more often used as a generic term for both legal and illegal drugs being misused. Morphine, a common narcotic used as a painkiller in many medical facilities. It is named after Morpheus, the Greek god of sleep.
All right.
I see.
Não sabia desta.
Nice.
Não sabia mesmo.
What do you think? Fine. Goodness gracious! Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it. But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look! What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future.
Fate is not absolute.
No! This must be some sort of trick. What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you?
I didn't make any deals.
Then what did you do? Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him? You must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
I'm just an ordinary student.
Well, you certainly do seem ordinary. Yes, quite ordinary indeed. But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine. I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction. This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power.
I get nothing out of this.
Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on. Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed.
Alright, I guess.
You will? Really? Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
É, tinhas de ter alguém que soubesse te ajudar no teu futuro ou uma merda dessas, né?
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
It shall be the birth of the fortune persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Is fate really something that can be changed? If it's really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
Suzu-san. Phew, I forgot. I forgot to get your contact info. There we go. I'll be contacting you soon, so please come for a verification test, okay? I suggest you don't try to get out of it, or else who knows what kind of black magic I'll have to resort to. You are pretty extreme. I'm just trying to show you I'm serious about this. After all, it's for our deal. Sorry for taking so much of your time. Please be careful on your way home.
Hey!
Aha, I was late. Ghost encounters. And the next moment, we totally saw ghosts. Well, why are you reading that? Whatever you do, just don't read it out loud, okay? There were words written on the backboard of the abandoned school.
For real?
These stories are way too spooky for me. Don't talk to me about any of them, okay? I'll do.
What do you want?
What do you want to do? Welcome. What do you want to do?
For real?
We'll just have to wait for now. Thanks.
The truth is, she was moving away today, and before she goes, she wants to see the school roof again. It's still hard for her to climb stairs though, so you think you could help me carry her? Será que eu vou ter que falar? Vou ter que falar. Akira-kun, I'm pretty heavy, huh? Thanks for your help.
Hey!
Isn't Akira super reliable? Mm-hmm. Just like you were telling me. We are so high up. Why did you want to come here? I think to settle things. To tell the truth, I want to reenact that moment. Wearing these clothes, standing here again. I wanted to know what it would feel like. What about back then? What were you thinking? I didn't want to die. I just needed to escape. It was like another person inside of me was screaming, telling me to come up here. It almost felt like that person was trying to kill me.
Oh,
But I know that person was part of me too, my weakness. So I wanted to see if she would show up again now. She's gone, isn't she? Yeah, she doesn't exist anymore. You are so strong, Shio. The only reason you can stand here now is because of how hard you worked for your rehab. Maybe, but that was all thanks to you and me? Because I saw how hard you were trying to be strong, to be cool, wanting to be an action star, striving to be a better model. You were so positive, your eyes sparkled with motivation. With you putting that much effort in, I couldn't just let my life go to waste in a hospital bed. That's why I wanted to stand again. It was because of you. Being able to change others, that's what true strength is. Shio, I'm not strong, I'm nothing without you. I'm just a lonely, scared girl. And I'm sorry for deciding to transfer schools. Shio, I'm going to become a real model. The way you'll be able to keep seeing me and keep giving life your whole. I'm gonna be in a bunch of magazines and I'll say tons of good stuff in interviews. So stay healthy, work hard but not too much, and keep in touch. Just take care of yourself. I love you. Once I can smile again from the bottom of my heart, I'll come visit. Yeah. She left with her family.
Hey,
I need to be the #1 model around. I made a promise with Shio, so there's no turning back now. I'm going to study how to properly exercise and even learn how to walk the runway. I want to pick up on some other language and cultures too, so I can start doing overseas events. Because, well, the only way I can help Shu is to show her how hard I'm working. I believe in you, Anne.
yeah.
If I can do that, she'll definitely. Damn it! I told myself I wouldn't cry, but I won't stop. I should choose my words carefully. Ela foi quem eu escolhi na persona assim. Mas neste eu tenho uma pessoa diferente na minha cabeça. I guess I'm alone again, huh? You have the others.
Thanks.
Oh, you're right. I have our team now. There are people suffering out there, just waiting for us to save them. That's why I need to do my best, not just for our team, but for everyone who needs our help. Akira, let's do this together.
All right.
Anyway, I should be heading home. I'll be fine by myself. Oh, and thanks for... Oh, and thanks for going out with me today. I didn't mean it like that, of course not. See you later. And ran off. I should go home. Porque é que será que ela correu?
You're back.
The deadline's tomorrow. You're gonna be okay. The pictures are gone. He has no avenue of threatening us anymore. That is, if we are able to trust what Kanashiro said. Don't say such scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence, like a confession. It will be fine. True, there does seem to to be some movement. She's actually sent me a message saying she wouldn't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police have found their breakthrough. Ooh, does that mean it happened? The timing is perfect. I guess let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. Então vamos ter com... a Shiaya. Mage... I can't make out anything else, but you need to be careful. Well then, shall I read your fortune?
What shall we do? Now. What do you think?
Que bom.
Hey, hey! Whoa! Yes!
E vamos acabar o nosso primeiro confidant.
Oh! Hey there!
Perfect timing. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Not as your maid, but as your teacher. Could I visit LeBlanc later today?
What do you want to do? Okay. Sorry I'm late. A student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. That's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now. I need to work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past.
So I'm glad to hear that.
Apparently they like that I'm not too serious. I guess my laid-back personality is coming in useful. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you, and I can no longer overlook such a grave danger. You are way too lax when it comes to your diet. You need to be more serious about your nutrition. And the state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is. I put up with the mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here.
I will.
That's what I wanted to hear. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right?
What are you talking about?
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
You got me.
I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know. Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
That sounds I'll make sure of it.
Right? For my students and for you.
Mais um que está com... primeiro que
I
está
am
completo.
thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
All right.
É, já posso pedir massagem.
All right.
Okay, let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams. I'm going to go the distance with you.
Ah, estás feliz aquilo. Look at all those police cars. Did something happen? Look like they are searching the premises. Premises? Another psychotic breakdown? I can handle this. Does it have something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the phantom thieves? No. They didn't. Caralho, subiu para pôr. I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. The Phantom Thieves forum is super active. There's a forum? What's it called? I wanna see.
Oh man.
It's so...
Who cares?
Did you catch the news report this morning about the mafia boss getting busted? Apparently some scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just... Someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember that Kamoshida scandal? They say the same thing happened, that someone left a calling card. Valderrama too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? And if so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually steal hearts.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kanashiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Now everyone.
I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy by now. By now? For now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the perp, even though they are just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars in police procedural say it. It's short for perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question, Kuruzu-san?
Give me an answer.
The sum of angles though E is the same as the sum of interior angles of a certain shape, 180 degrees. Do you know what shape that is? A triangle.
This is it.
Very good.
That's correct. The sum of interior angles of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees when it is planar.
Nice going.
By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the Parte this time, Kanashiro. I remember their name with that bit on Madarame, as well as the incident in May. Is this a new urban legend? Anyway, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday. And don't be distracted by rumors like that.
Yep.
Looks like we succeeded in changing Kanashiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves too.
Hell yeah! Kanashiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kanashiro said towards the end?
Another metaverse user.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea! We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So, oh...
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that.
I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here. Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
Ah, you're back.
How's things going? You seem to be keeping up on the straight and narrow so far, but that doesn't mean you can just slack off with summer on the horizon, got it? This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. If it is only natural that people are surprised, even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal. Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation on the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Are you going to be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. What are you gonna do now? Wanna stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. It will actually be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us if it will be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with all of you.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now!
Ok, agora vamos ter com um novo personagem. E eu enquanto estive a editar, eu percebi que eu disse demasiadas vezes ok. Acho que anda a precisar de mudar um pouco, mas vamos ter com um novo confidente. Mas vamos com respeito, né? Porque vamos para uma igreja. Deixa eu ver o que o padre diz. Welcome, lost lamb. Guiado pela mão, com Jesus eu vou. Não. Lambs who've strayed from their path and lost sight of their goals in this life are welcome here. Simply put, I offer solace and advice to those with worries or who wish to reflect on their past. This seems like a convenient place to wait. Did he say reflect on their past? Using confessional. Calling friends into the confessional will cause time to pass, but they'll be able to recover a forgotten skill.
Wow!
That might be quite useful to you if you had something that you wanted to remember. Just make sure you don't offend him or make him angry by brushing off his advice. Oh, I should also mention that every Sunday we collect donations here at the church. We have a modest reward prepared, so please come visit if you are interested. No. Provavelmente não.
Hey!
That girl's playing shogi. Maybe she's Ifumi Togu, the one Yusuke mentioned. Why don't you go ask her? Togo-san?
What?
Yes? Eu não sei lá, mas presumo que eles usem o sobrenome, né? Yes? My overwhelming charm seems to have reached Ifumi. Meu Deus. Eu tenho charme até esbanjar, pá. I'm Ifumi Togo. Playing shogi by yourself. I'm doing some research, so experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible to someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me, please go ahead and pray. Ifumi Togo seems to take a very tactical approach to playing shogi. I feel like I can learn some tactics from the Phantom Thieves, from her shogi expertise. I should ask her if she'll teach me. Ask her.
Yes? Can I help you?
Não tenho que falar. Can you teach me shogi? Shogi.
You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online. Sorry, I just can't. Well then. So, you like shogi?
I want to play like you.
Like me? You're a bit strange, but thank you. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
I don't know how to play. Saying that will likely make her lose interest. I guess I'll have to play her. I'll just move the pieces randomly.
I'll start.
I'm fucked.
So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I can still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart. Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime?
Não fiz nada
I
de
feel
especial.
a gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
You were different too.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you very much. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I made a deal with Ifumi. Sai! Tu onde é que tu arranjaste essas táticas? Deverias ter alguma pessoa especial nisso.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Ai ai.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Star. Allows you to swap currently party with backup members during Joker's turn.
Alright.
Isso é bom. Isso é muito bom.
Okay, let's end here for today.
I feel like Oh, ela dá-me knowledge. Daqui a pouco chego a nível 5, mas só daqui a uns 3 meses.
Thank you for today.
Akuruzo-san, I would like to thank you once again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There is no obligation, of course. Lucky me. Lucky me? Isto deu-me 3. Isto deu-me 3 notas. Eu não estava à espera. Meu Deus. Is that so? Well, in that case. Let's see. Ah, yes, it went through.
Until next time.
I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies. Que pariu. Estou a dormir. Ah, não estava à espera. Ah, vem um novo capítulo.
Don't be ridiculous.
E o quê? Hã? O que aconteceu? Ah, deve ser porque a Makoto entrou no...
This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
Take it how you will.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
I have no reason to lie.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I've made a deal with Sai Nijima.
I am thou.
Ah, só agora é que
Thou
começou.
art I.
Aí, pois
Thou hast
é.
acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of the birth of the judgment persona.
Pensava que já tinha
I have
começado.
obtained the winds of blessing that shall
Eu
lead to
confio
freedom
com ela.
and new power.
Pelo visto, não. O que é que ela me dá? Nada.
Alright.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Tem que ler. The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously, the Phantom Thieves are amazing. Isn't it so popular how they? Isn't it so cool? No, calm. Ah, fuck. How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? A bunch of teenagers. Hey, you are right there. You are there, right? Come downstairs. O que é que eu tenho que fazer hoje? Trabalhar.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Of course they are not.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Watching the store. It's a secret.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
Ah, desta vez já ficaste caladinho, não?
What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Ah.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
That's right.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
Hey.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell her yourself.
That's terrible.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
No.
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Eu também não sei.
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas.
12 anos de português e nunca percebi porque é que eu tenho que explicar os sentimentos do autor. Mas é, cá estamos nós.
Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
We just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
It's a great idea.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Fireworks and yukatas, I guess it's that time of the year. Hey, there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. Okay. That's all it says. Rumor as she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a Shujin student. You know, a girl named Yumeko Mogami. She always is up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse.
Oh!
Hey, this is a good opportunity for us. Kanashiro's change of heart has probably opened up some deeper parts of Mementos. Let's make some time and talk about it all at the hideout.
Oh!
The running deads.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about?
Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
It's a story about people trying to survive in a city infested with zombies.
For real?
Ah, talk about the dead man walking. I saw dogs in there too, but not a single cat. That was a scary world. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. My guts. 4.
All right.
Well then.
I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just shooting bad people or to steal arts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through?
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
That people talk.
Oh, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
It's even more packed than usual today. For today's train news, today's headline are Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come to see the summer fireworks show at July 8th, 18.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We are getting more and more famous.
Okay, let's get started.
Tests are coming up, everyone. Everyone studying? I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messed up your information retention. Speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you are working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information, but your brain capacities for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Kuruzu-kun, what do you think about all of this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how do you think you can retain long-term memories? So you want to know how long you keep long-term memories, eh? This is a tricky one. What is a long-term memory anyway? Memories that last a long time. Yeah, it was something like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah. If you have a theoretical infinite space for them, then theoretically you'll be able to retain them for forever. Yeah, I think so too. So that's it, long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it. That's right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reinteraction. It would be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, eh? Oh well. Can't always get what you want.
No way. Nice going!
But at least you've got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study. Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? não sei como é que... Marine Day, Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive for Ryuji. It's easier to work when you've got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we are in the middle of class, talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Será que eu vou conseguir me desviar? Desvio-te, filha da puta. Chupa! Aqui na minha... Aqui ó o Shimaru. Lame-me as bolas.
Hey!
E subi, porra! Eu sou um tóxico do caralho.
Alright.
Ah, Akira-kun. Heading home, it's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Oh, okay. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki is offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading to the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teacher says he's been well worth his time here, but I have the feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. Isn't this bad timing? No, oh, you are talking about the exams coming up. No need to worry, they're there. My study routine's rigorous, enough that I'm not panicking over it.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a firework festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
Morgana está ali sempre com a cabecinha de fora. O que é que será que as pessoas atrás de mim devem pensar? Será que é um peluche? Será que é real? I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai.
Kuruzu senpai.
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Por que eu tenho a impressão que sei qual é o café? Ah, não.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel light too.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game.
Ai, é com caralho, meu.
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
It's a unique stance.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
You got this.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How do you know? Nothing gets me. It gets by me. I own the place, remember? Ok. É um bocadinho creepy, amigão. É um bocadinho creepy. I can tell that what goes here on here by looking at the tables. What the fuck? Não, não vou. Para de me chatear com isso, meu cara. Porra. Eu tenho que ir aqui. Para aqui. Ah, you are here just in time, my man. Since in summer it's a good time for soothing soda, you think you can buy that for me? I heard it's a limited time offer, but I have no idea where it's being sold. Good thing I have you. You can find it for me, right? I have this Coedo sword ready to trade you for it. You have my thanks. Judging by the poker face, you got the soothing soda, didn't you? We can trade, yes, yes. Have it. Agora, essa aqui está ali o resto. Foda-se. Foda-se. Ok, vamos falar com o Mishima. Que fazemos poucas vezes. The Phantom Thieves are perfectly unstoppable. Everyone loves you. Everyone loves you guys. Haha, as I do, of course. So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Oh yeah, as your strategic image management rep, I thought I should come up with more ways to help you. Do you have time today? Hang out with him. How does the diner sound to you?
Come on, let's get going! Now that you mention it.
Ah, só que estavas a falar, mas pronto. Oh, I forgot to mention, but we are meeting up with some fem girls today. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? I've never heard that before.
Really?
Wait, really? Phantom thieves are supposed to steal girls' arts? Everyone knows that.
Actually...
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fam site and we thought it would be fun to do an in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me, they think we are just part of the fandom. I made up this whole story about how we stumbled onto the fam site one day, so let's stick to that. Don't spill the beans, okay? I'm not worried about this. It will be fine, I can be pretty tight-lipped when I wanna be. Either way, you should be excited about this. Mingling with your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Plus, remember how I said I will help publicize the Phantom Thieves? This is just the beginning. Though, to be honest, I've never actually met someone from online in person. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. I did lots of research though, and all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girls. Apparently, if things go well, you may even take her home. It's way past our meeting time. Hello? It's Mishim. It's the guy you met on the fam site. About our meetup. You are still at home, man? What about your friend? Yeah, no, we'll be waiting here. Wait, was that a train announcement? I could swear I just heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Oh no, I'm not calling Goliath.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe next time. So both of them apparently got sick, they are just gonna stay home. Aha. Thank you for you, Mijima. It seems like they were really into the idea on the they were really into the idea on the forum. Oh well, my bad. I was so busy all the new forum posts. With all the new forum posts, I didn't have time to really vet them too much. I don't overwork yourself.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not. This is all just a learning experience. Yeah, claro.
Alright.
But all that aside, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. Ah, yeah.
Alright.
It wasn't supposed to turn out like this though. I bet those girls would never have flanked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real-life Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh?
Let's go home.
Ah, Mishima. E ainda recebo o telefonema do gajo. Oh, Caruso, sorry for dragging you about for no reason. People typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to hear their opinions on the Phantom Thieves. It's always better to hear that kind of stuff in person, right? You'll get it right next time. Yep, leave it to me. Next time we are gonna get some real hot intel. Class, nice ma'am. Alright, I'll get back to modding. Trust me, everything's going to turn out awesome. É que eu vim buscar essa. Awesome. See ya. Hey, did you know there's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba? A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's so hot out that we all eat that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Skewer, não sei. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have an A5 beef there? A5 beef there? What the fuck is A5 beef? Eu sei o que é beef, mas A5? What is an A5? Eu vou pesquisar o que é um A5 beef. Pelo visto é um bife japonês. Ah! Esta merda custa 149 dólares. 140. Ah, até que pariu. Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it will be summer vacation. So stay focused. I would, if you let me. Começa amanhã se vem os exames. Por isso,
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they are really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started out at our school. We are practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they are doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changed people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during the business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong, truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Kurioso-kun. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon Beth comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media like kabuki and novels. Não sei o que é kabuki.
Nice going!
Eu não estou com muita vontade de pesquisar. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion, made by the varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentlemen thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we are just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow.
It's open.
Come in. Ah, sou eu que tenho que ler, sério. Makoto.
Welcome.
Oh, you are the student council president, Nijima-san. Nijima-san. Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you are the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still choose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh good, I'm glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. About my being here. My being here? No, sorry, about me being here? Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. Hey, you are sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess and I actually have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You actually do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me. I've been clever enough to understand that earlier. Things may have gone a bit differently for me. I know, had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon by saying so, but it seems you've been throughout quite a lot.
But...
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister even now as well. And I'll be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
Hey, so...
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is that your support system adequate? Adequate. It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'll never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever replace, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words.
Hey!
Hope you are ready for your exams. I'll be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. This one's super special. It's not even anywhere on the forum yet. Anyway, do you remember the bully Daisuke Takanashi, whose heart you changed earlier? Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. It seems like Takanashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy told him to do. By ordering someone to bully other people, it's a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? That's horrible. Right? It's totally unacceptable. This person has to be somewhere in our school, right? You should go take a look around. In the meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too. Vamos lá procurar coisas sobre este gajo.
Hey!
Do you remember the target we had in Mementos once? The one about the mastermind behind the bullying. If the target is a student of Shujin, then they could be nearby. We should gather some information. You sure about that? I can't imagine you want to release this video of you stealing. Fine, just stop making me bleed people dry, Sakoda. Sakoda? Sakoda? Hey, you did all that on your own. You really want me to show this to your teachers, eh? Takanashi-kun. Another word of you and I'll debut your film to the whole world. The Yoshimori Sakoda tapes will be a huge hit. Come on, you made me do it, damn it. So Bigger Jerk was pulling the strings all along. We gotta do something about it. Now you have your target. You need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Okay.
Hello?
To be honest, I have yet to actually go there myself. He should be quite lovely. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you are busy with him. Let me know when you come back. Ueno. Ueno, não sei. A district packed with cultural sites like museums, temples and a zoo. Get cultural in art. Many famous paintings and sculptures can be seen at Ueno's Art Museum.
All right.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of this show, there will also be an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here. And yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth, held within what they dare not take a closer look. What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. And the title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, this is neither elegant nor emotion in this place. There is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there. There's no need to worry, I am not bothered in the slightest. That was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I didn't pay any mind to them. Claro. As long as those who are in known understand my work, I'll be happy. This is... Wow! Look, another bold patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Come on, Yusuke. Tu perguntaste. Are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brush strokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest that you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty. Don't let it bother you. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece. I captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brush strokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
Okay, how could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? As it is as I thought, I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end for me. What the fuck, Yusuke? This is just the beginning. Do not patronize me. I have no future in this field. With what is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you. Akira.
Agreed.
You are correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful. But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to win. That's the spirit. I'll start by painting after that. I'll start by painting. After that I will paint beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I'll learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card service as well, Akira. I shall conquer this.
All right. Let us return home.
Now then, let's head home. I wish to start anew. A slam. Akira, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize that I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on going. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished up by the end of today. That's the spirit. If anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. With your support, I will be able to pick myself up rather quickly today. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon.
Ah, you're back.
It's all, Vamos lá fazer isto.
Hey, hey!
Many students' greatest love. Vacation. The most popular vacations for both school and business take place in the summer. The length of time off depends of the prefecture. Eu não sei. Já nem posso ir ver. Japan also has another vacation period in the autumn. It lasts 3 to 7 days, significantly shorter than summer vacation, but it's still much beloved.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Quem não gosta de umas boas férias?
Is this?
I sense that you have trouble with woman. There was a woman last time too. Wait, is that? Anyway, please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today? Do a verification test. I've been waiting for you. Let's do the verification test already. I'll surely figure out your trick.
Good evening.
Hello there, Mifune-sensei. I can't wait for today's session. Your last prediction was practically perfect. By the way, who is this boy? Oh, you needn't mind him. That's just my apprentice. If anything, you can think of him as a human-sized stuffed animal. I mean, look how fluffy his hair is. What the fuck? Wait, so he's okay with working for a woman, even though he's a guy? Okay. Something like that is just unthinkable in my line of work. I take that to mean something else that's happened with your job. Yes, a male co-worker of mine was just giving all credit for a successful project I poured my soul into. And do you know what my boss told me? He said it was just a natural order of things because I'm a woman. How terrible. That's just why I'm thinking of leaving and starting up my own business. I've actually been planning for some time. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find a foothold in the market though.
Here we go.
In that case, let's ask the tarot. Show us the truth, O divine power. Eu adoro que eu tive ali um pequeno intervalo. Yes, I've seen everything. The cards have appeared in reverse. In other words, it seems as though your business is doomed to fail. No. What? What should I do? I'm sorry, but in this case it appears your fate is inescapable. Inescapable. What are your thoughts? Were you even listening?
What shall we do?
What we do to help this woman who is so oppressed by the savagery of the male-dominated work environment? Encourage her.
What?
It's a little idealistic to express that will actually work. Incidentally, what would you say if you wanted to encourage her? Huh? Rah! Overturn your fate. Don't be so irresponsible. That's simply not an option. How do you expect her to overturn that which is inescapable? Overturning fate. That's right, I don't have to follow the rules of this oppressive society. I can do it. I reshape every aspect of my antiquated industry. My mind is made up. I'm going to quit my job and set off on my own private business venture. And even if I fail, at least I won't be wasting away doing busy work for that sexist bastard anymore. Thank you, young man. If you'll excuse me, Mifune-sensei.
What?
Huh? You are far too irresponsible, Kuruzu-san. Her misfortune has already been made clear. The cards will surely back me up on that. seems the sequence of cards has changed. Our financial future is now appearing as extremely successful. What did you do? Are you psychic? Did you use your powers to change the order of the cards? My divine power is capable of sending people like you down to the depths of hell. You know that? Okay. Yes, that has to be it. That's the only way this could happen. Fate cannot be changed. Fate is absolute. This is how it must be. Open your mind to change. That may not be such a bad idea, but if that possibly were the truth, how would I keep my Holy Stone business intact? Anyway, you've changed the flow of destiny twice now, both times coming before my very eyes. It seems like this verification process is turning out to be more meaningful than I expected. Não ganho porra nenhuma. Wow.
All right.
You'll come back again soon, right? Promise me.
Goodbye.
Hi, is this Kuruzu-san? I'm just not convinced about what happened today. So I'm going to get right to my question. You are currently standing right in front of your house, correct? Of course I am. See, that's exactly what I'm reading. What my reading told me. Fate is absolute after all. If everyone could reverse their fate as easily as flipping a table, life would be easy. This is why I believe I need you to conduct these verifications with you. So please promise me you'll stop by my booth again. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Isamos. Aí vem.
Yo.
Sup? I just heard this, but apparently we are having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, sticks, that hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website too. Oh man, why am I doing? Let's get going already. Wow, Dre, yes, fuck the mafia. All the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. So what if she is an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know? I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It will be funny if it was though. Today is the first day of your final exam. Begin. If angle C is 28 degrees and angle A and B are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E? 64 degrees.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks though... this looks tough. But let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Baozi. Baozi? Baozi in this hot weather. Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Zhuge Liang. Yeah, that strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Liang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. Barbarian Z. That's it, a crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Baozi, right? this master strategist came up with the Baozi to offer them instead of heads. Yeah, I think you are right. The Baozi were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severe heads.
Yep.
You finish it in time.
Ah, give it up.
This time is up. Give it up already.
Now everyone.
Write the name and genus of this organism. Red king crab, paralithods.
Ooh, we can do this!
What's a PH? Ah, that sounds about right. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this!
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Norwegian. Acho que é Norwegian que se diz. Raining witches. Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this!
Which of the following is another name for the salmon noodle traditional eaten on Tanabata? Demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this!
Today is the last day of exams, huh?
Nice!
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
They'll turn on that person.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right? Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep praying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you. And enjoy your vacation.
Obrigado.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
It seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you are heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. The time just flew by today, huh? Não deixas de lembrar, né?
Let's go to bed.
Yep.
Let's go to bed.
In any case, it's good to... let's sleep. Wait, né? Não me deixas de nada. Aposto que vou ter com o Igor. Ah, não.
Hey, it's me.
No. Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about the summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? I forgot.
Come on, man.
Come on, the whole thing with kebabs.
So, like...
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So you wanna go? Fine. Fine.
Yeah!
Hell yeah, I knew you'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too, we're always down to show. To show? I did just remember they said it. Might rain tomorrow though. Yeah, whatever. No way is it gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How would you know whether or not it will rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival, full of food, of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Anyway, let's get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in. Got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. Lar.